Meanwhile, Libya's rival leaders are under intense pressure as protesters in the country have staged the biggest demonstration in several years in the capital city of Tripoli. They stormed the parliament building in the eastern city of Tobruk. They also set fire to the parts of the building, burned tires, blocked roads and came out in hundreds and in several towns across western Libya. They are frustrated by years of chaos and divisions, and they've called for the removal of the current political class and are also demanding for immediate fresh elections. This as senior United Nations officials for Libya have condemned the breaching of the House of Representatives. The protesters rallied against the dire economic conditions in the oil-rich nation. The price of basic commodities, including fuel and bread, have skyrocketed in the North African nation. Power outages are also a regular occurrence, and Libyans have been enduring power cuts of almost about 18 hours per day. In both the main eastern city of Benghazi and also the capital city of Tripoli, thousands of protesters chanted, "We want the lights to work." The protesters have accused the government of corruption and graft. Despite a year of tentative steps towards unity more than a decade after the war, Libya appears to be sliding back again. Now, there are competing administrations. One is based in the east of the country and the other in the west, and this has of course divided a constitutional framework for national elections. Representatives of both sides have failed to reach an agreement at the United Nations mediated talks that were held just days before. The protesters have said that they'll step up their campaign and have urged the demonstrators to set up tents in the city squares and practice civil disobedience until they achieve their goal. However, some of the residents of Tobruk have expressed their uneasiness over the protests.
نحن كسكان مدينة طبرق وكليبيين أحرار شرفاء نستنكر وبشدة ما حدث في مجلس النواب أمس من حرق ونهب، وهذه ظاهرة ما هيش من أصولنا ولا من مجتمعنا كليبيين.
Now, the country, remember, has been mired in chaos and repeated rounds of conflict since the NATO-backed uprising had resulted in the killing of the former Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi back in 2011. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.